Hello, J Karma. How are you? Welcome to Sunday Night Live, Tracy. How's everybody doing tonight? Are y'all ready for some readings? Some fun readings? Hi, Heidi Phillips. How are you? We can do a lot of things tonight. If somebody needs a general reading, or I've got the Fuck It deck. I've got, hi, Lynn Palmer. I've got the numerology cards. I've got the Shit Happens deck. Where's my newest one? Oh, guess what? Fuck It Lovers arrives at my house tomorrow. The Lovers edition of the Fuck It deck arrives at my house tomorrow. It'll be available. Interrogation. These cards are blowing people's minds. You should take these cards. They're small enough to put in your purse, and you should take them everywhere you go. We should play with these cards tonight. They'll blow your mind. They blew my mind. I thought they were just going to be a question deck, but they're way more than that. Something got their hands into there. I got a shadow on my forehead, so it's a lighting problem. Hi, Barbara. How are you? That was fun last night. Could I get a pic of my ghost letter? Yup, because I have not destroyed them yet. Heidi Phillips. I got all the ghost letters. All the ghost letters right here. I'm glad you said something because I'll put them over here. And if people want a picture of their ghost letters, because they get destroyed in 24 hours. So Heidi, if you want me to private message you that on Facebook, I will. I'm just writing myself a note here that I will remember to get your ghost letter to you. Everybody loved last night. Yes, we have to do another ghost night. Now, I've not done that on my YouTube channel. So if everybody's on the YouTube's wondering what's a ghost letter, I thought that I was just going to contact, some ghosts, nice ghosts, not mean ghosts, nice ghosts. And I thought, some dead people from the Civil War would be fun. But what happened was some kind of interdimensional ghost came, and they were really smart. They were smarter than I was. Ooh, that's not hard to do. So, thank you for the super chat, Barbara. Woo! That is very generous. So, Barbara, super chats get to ask a question, any question you want. I'm putting you down here. Barbara, so you can go ahead and ask a question, and I will pull some cards for you. Super chats do get priority. So anyway, I will do that on my YouTube channel, the ghostwriting thing, because it blew my mind. It blew everybody's mind. We had obviously some really intelligent beings that showed up. And so it was a lot of fun. So I really enjoyed it. All right, you guys. So if anybody donates via PayPal, you have to say I donated, so I know that you donated, and then you will get a priority reading. So I'm going to pull a card. I'm going to pull an interrogation card on someone. So if you want me to pull while I'm waiting for Barbara's question, thank you, Pam. Who wants an interrogation card pulled for them? Just say me in big letters, me, and I'll pull an interrogation card on you, and it'll shock the hell out of you. This is a powerful little deck that will tell you what you should focus on, the kind of questions you should ask. It's pretty amazing. So do we have any me's out there that want interrogation? Otherwise, you can ask questions tonight. Oh, here come the me's. STL girl, just wait, you guys, till you see how this operates. So here we go. We're starting with STL girl. And this is your card. What do I need to know about love? Now, this could be STL girl being in love or something that you love doing, and then you vibrate with what you love doing. But a lot of times it means focus on your love life, focus on your relationships and love. Heidi Phillips, your interrogation card is it a good time to plan a travel adventure? So you might have travel ahead of you. J Karma, your interrogation card is, what do I need to know about my career relationships? You know, in your career, it's not what you know, it's who you know. So you are going to be establishing some important connections that will influence your career in a positive way. Pam, retracted. Okay. Tracy Shaw, here's your interrogation card. How can I create positive changes in my life? And we could actually do a reading on that. So there's some aspect of your life that you're wanting to change in a more positive way. And Pam McGinley, yours is, what guidance can help me at this time of my life? So that means that there's some kind of a guidance system coming into your life that will help you. So it's a guidance system. Could be a divination tool, could be a person. Kiss JG, your interrogation card is, how can I express myself creatively this week? So it looks like your creative energies are in full swing. Amanda Dunn, you are also, what guidance can help me at this time of my life? So there's something going on where you're going to have a guidance system come in. So let me finish telling you about the ghost readings. So what happened was we just call in a ghost, all right? And then I did a spirit writing from the ghost, right? And so this, Heidi wanted one from an extraterrestrial, and this blew everybody's mind because we brought in an extraterrestrial who said her dog was an extraterrestrial. Guess what she named her dog? Elfie, and that elf was an ET animal, or that looked kind of like a dog, in the 70s in a show. I mean, you can't make this shit up. Every single spirit guide message we did for the ghost last night was just unbelievable. So I will do that on this channel. And the rule for me is that I don't call in scary or mean or unloving ghosts. But what showed up last night was interdimensional beings that were high level, very intelligent. Did not expect that. Did not expect that to show up. Barbara, I donated. Loon, is Loon MT a strong clue for something February 9th, 2004 Mora's case? Is Loon MT a strong clue? Okay, I'll pull a card on that, Barbara. Is Loon MT a strong clue for Mora's case? Loon MT. Here we go. Whoa. Looks like a clue is being offered, but they're not receptive to it. They're not receptive to it. A clue is coming, it's being offered, but they're not. Why aren't they open? They think they got their ducks in a row, but there's something missing over here. Spirit's offering it and they're not seeing it. Wonder why they wouldn't be open to it. Why aren't they open to it? Did it go cold? It's definitely a big important clue with the King of Pentacles. Oh, he's got his foot shutting somebody up. Somebody's being shut up. Stomp the foot on. Shut up. Somebody is manipulating this case. I wonder who that is. I'm waiting here after my second COVID vaccine. Oh, yeah. Good for you for having the shot. I had my first one. I'm waiting for my second one. So good for you for getting your COVID vaccine. You'll be fine. I just had a sore arm for a couple days and it wasn't bad. We don't have a topic tonight. You're late as usual. Do you think the Delphi murder will be solved? Let's ask. We just have a topic of whatever you want to discuss or any readings that you want to have. We're playing with interrogation card. We can play with the fuck it card. We can play with the master numerology, or we can just play with whatever we want. So if you have any questions, but let's ask if the Delphi case will be solved. Will the Delphi murders, will this case, I gotta wait on that. You know why? You guys, I just want to cry. I'm gonna try not to cry. For 4 years, I have worked on a murder mystery deck, an oracle deck. I have tested it, and I wanted it to be accurate. Well, what happened was I always want all my decks to have around 44 cards because that's a master number. This deck, it was almost there, but I couldn't get the accuracy. I had to add 14 more cards. It's a 55 card deck. It went to the printer an hour ago. It's called Murder Mystery by Melanie France. It's for working on murder cases. And it is so freaking spot on that you'll be creeped out. So right away, 5 copies are being mailed to true crime podcasters. They want copies of this to use for their podcasts. So this will be available to you in 7 to 10 days. I will have it on my Etsy store, and then I'll put a link to it in my YouTube channel and do a full review on it. So it's the murder mystery deck. But I'll just go ahead and ask the cards if the Delphi murders will be solved. Gosh, Barbara, did you have another question? Thank you for your other super chat. So let me just ask if the Delphi murders will eventually be solved. Oh, man. You know what happens when I get this card, don't you? This is the channeling card. Somebody wants to talk to us from the spirit world. Who? Let's find out who. Who wants to talk to us in the spirit world? Oh, God. One of the Delphi girls. One of the Delphi girls wants to talk to us. Should we do it? Should we talk to one of the Delphi girls? Yes. Type yes if you think we should. Type no if you think we shouldn't. One of them wants to come through. Oh my God. That's the child card. She's very vocal. All right. We're going to talk to her. Tracy Shaw, I haven't forgot your question. Will my husband's fibro be cured? I'm going to write that down so I don't forget it. All right, we're going to tap into the Delphi girls. Can someone type their first name out, please? Type the Delphi girls' first name, and we're going to put the focus out there that we're going to tell her, yes, the group has decided we will let you in, and we will talk to you. So I use this deck, but she's telling me to grab the Anna K. Oh, where's Anna K? Oh, right here. She wants to also use Anna K. Abby and Libby. Thank you. Abby and Libby, we're going to allow whoever one of you wanted to come through, we're going to allow you through right now. So let's see what you have to say. What do you have to say? And I'll show you the cards. Oh my God. Just a minute here. They're really coming in strong. I've got to slow down here. She's just like this. She can't stop talking. All right. When I channel like this, I don't always think things through. So you guys, if somebody can write down some of these major clues. This person has a leadership role and they know something. Somebody like that wears a crown, she's saying this is a leader. This is a leader. The leader knows something. The leader knows something. How did they die? Were they stabbed? Because she's showing me a knife but the knife has a certain maker, a certain manufacturer's name on the knife. I don't even think they found a knife, did they? Why are you telling me this? There's a certain manufacturer who made the knife. So I don't know if somebody like purchased a knife recently, if the guy purchased a knife and it was a certain, oh, they think they know who it is. She's like, oh, go. Because she's like, yes. And she said they purchased this knife and it was made by a certain manufacturer. Well, I'm telling you, it's not a rumor because she's come through with a lot of energy and her favorite color was blue. Her favorite color was blue. I wonder if one of them was wearing something blue that day. Then we'd know which one of these girls it was coming through right now. They're together. If you're asking if they know each other's dead, they are together. So they are together flying up in the sky, and look at all the knives. The knives. Now she's telling me about the car that he drove. Just a minute. The car that he drove made a noise. The fan belt or some belt made a noise. It made a noise. And it was an old car, made a noise. I wonder how they know that. How do you know that the car fan thing made a noise? It's been 4 years, yeah. Just a minute, we'll keep going. Oh my God, 2 aces. 2 aces. There's only 4 aces and she's coming out of the grave. She literally says, I'm coming out of the grave to tell you that this will be solved. This will be solved. There's DNA. Even though the scene was contaminated, there's DNA. She goes, and there's a fingernail. She's like, why is there a fingernail? Oh, she said when he was stabbing them, he damaged his fingernail. He's got a damaged fingernail. This is weird. She's showing the fingernail and she's making it glow. There's energy coming out of the fingernail. Wow. Lot of energy with these 2 girls. Lots of energy. What do you want to say to this group? It makes a high-pitched noise. That's what they're saying. Girls, are you able to help get this solved from the other side? Is there something you can do from over there? They're pissed off. They're pissed off. This is weird. This is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands can be the spirit card. Wands is the spirit. They've got a weapon in their hand. The one does. The taller one. This is the taller, thin one. Oh God, which one was that? I can't remember who the tall, thin one was. She's the one coming through. The taller one, the thinner one is coming through. And she's like, I've got a tool over here and I'm going to send something. She's going to send a message here. There's a message coded here. And she's like, I'm going to communicate from the spirit to get this person caught. Look at this. She's like so happy that I'm reading the cards and talking to them. She wants to say hello to her pets back home, to her siblings, and and the people back home that worry about her. Now somebody in her family has red hair. And she's pointing at the person with red hair because, something's going on in their life and she just wants to tell them that she's okay. And it felt like she had a pet, like she left a pet behind. Yes, I do questions from the other side. Will you do a spirit writing for my 38th birthday? When's your 38th birthday? She might have scratched him. She could have scratched him. And it could have caused the knife to go weird too. And did something to his fingernail. Oh, the fingernail scratched him? She could have done that because she was making the fingernail glow. So he could have a wound on him. He could have a wound on him from the fingernail scratching. So if they would look under the fingernail of the girls for DNA, I hope they did that, but it's never too late. I hope they did that. I think they should do that because that would give it away 100%. She had a cat. Okay. Oh, my wizard puppet. What did I do with him? Did I give him a name? No, I forgot. Did I have a contest to give him a name? I probably didn't forgot. I'll have to do that again because, woo, it left my mind. So, girls, what is your attachment? Like, what do you think? What do you want to say to people right now? Everybody's listening. What do you want to say before we let them go? So they're working together to give this experienced person who goes by the books the keys to where they are, how to solve this, the keys to how to solve this. They're working together. Somebody does things by the books, but they're going to tell them to branch off and do something weird. And this case, and they believe, both of them believe, the case will be solved. They're both together. What are you doing on the other side, girls? What are you doing on the other side? You can't make this up. I just completely reshuffled. They are powerful. We are powerful on the other side. We're not weak. We're not victims. They don't want you to think of them as victims anymore. Too much crying. Done. They're not victims anymore. Don't remember them as victims. They're powerful young ladies. That's how they want to be remembered. We're going to finish growing up on the spirit side, and we're young ladies and we're powerful. We don't want people to think we're victims our whole life. We're just because this guy did us in doesn't mean we're weak or that we're victims. They don't like this victim stuff. So let's think of them as growing up young ladies. Thank you, STL girl. They deserve justice, and we'll make sure we send them energy to get them justice. STL girl, if you have a question, go ahead and ask it. You get priority. In the meantime, I'm going back to Tracy Shaw, who had a question about the fibro, her husband with fibro. And that is my universe. This is not my hair. This is a shadow from my internet cord. I got to get better lighting in here. Is your husband going to get over his fibro? There are some new treatments coming, and it looks like it's affecting one side of his body more than the other. There's some new treatments coming that will bring hope for him to get over it. So be open and responsive to new treatments coming, Tracy Shaw. Let me scroll back up here and see what else you guys had to say. I'm looking at my phone. If you wonder what I'm doing, I use my cell phone to read your messages because my other computer doesn't always give it to me. Abby's mom had red hair. All right, let me scroll up, see if I missed any questions. Aaron, I can do a spirit writing. When's your birthday? I mean, I don't know if you want me to do it tonight or if you're wanting to do it on your birthday, whenever that is. Did I miss any questions up here or was that it? Okay. Your birthday was yesterday. Oh, happy birthday. So she wants a spirit writing. All right, well, let me switch over my camera. Aaron O. Nugent. I'll get my thing here. Let me grab and switch the camera over here. For her birthday, Aaron. Her birthday was 4/10. And she wants a spirit message. So I don't know what this is in the beginning. It's 3 asterisks and a 3. And Spirit is going to say this message to you. Oh, it wants to type your name again. All right. Well, this is interesting. Aaron, your day will be like any other day. That must mean your birthday. The difference is the new soul contract you will, or the new soul contract. I think that's supposed to be a period there. You will start June 1st on a new soul contract. Get ready for adventures and fun and more spiritual experiences. Stay positive. Housing, something to do with housing is solved. So I'm not sure what this housing thing is, but Spirit says summer is powerful. So there's going to be a lot of powerful synchronicities coming to you this summer. Wow. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. I hope it was a happy one. Let's see. What did everybody else want? What does my friend... STL girl, did you have a question? Or were you just donating to be kind? Maureen Seymour, what does my friend's OB... What's an OBI? Holy shit, Melissa Anderson. Yeah, you can have a spirit writing. The light glares, so I'm going to actually use a darker color. Oh, you're just donating, STL girl? That is so sweet. Thank you. Mwah! Hearts and hearts and hearts to you. All right, more Melissa Anderson, you're going to get a spirit writing. Let me switch the camera. Melissa Anderson. We're going to put your name at the top. Now, if you want a picture of this, Melissa, you have to email me at tfrog11. I'll write it on here. tfrog11@yahoo.com. And then I'll send you a picture of the writing if you want it. Okay, Melissa, your spirit writing is, holy crap, $19. That is very generous. Thank you. What a kind person you are. Okay, here's your spirit writing. Let me get into the zone here. I'm getting the word roses. Roses, desires. Melissa. Oh, they want to write your name again. You are a divine woman. From Etheria. Etheria is a multi-dimensional, what the hell, is a multi-dimensional space for highly evolved beings. Your childhood was unique because of this. God, I want to know what your childhood was because of this. You have gifts from this realm. What are the gifts she has? 1. Oh, they're going to tell me. They're like, shut up, Melanie, and let us write. 1. Future vision. Future dream. Both are other realms. Melissa, do you have dreams? Synchronicities. They're telling me don't worry about how to spell it. Synchronicities coming. Golden, just a minute. Golden feather. Golden feather equals eagle, equals higher realm. 4. Speech. Speech. They're wanting me to keep writing speech. I wonder, Melissa, did you have speech issues when you were young? Because it feels like you were in this multi-dimensional, whatever this is, and that it was difficult for you to learn the speech down here. Because up in this other realm, they didn't use speech, which is really interesting. So Melissa, you're a divine woman from Etheria. Etheria is a multi-dimensional space for highly evolved beings. Your childhood was unique because of this. You have gifts from this realm. The future vision, future dream are both other realms. Synchronicities coming. A golden feather on an eagle. I don't know if that means golden eagle or golden feather. I guess I would pay attention to that as a sign from them. Your path in this life is to help others see the bigger picture. I wonder if you do that, Melissa. Help others to see the bigger picture. I used to have a lot of dreams. I have a lot of synchronicities. I have trouble talking in public. Yes! They said speech is hard for you on this realm. That is very interesting. So you're going to help people see the bigger picture. You've also got art coming, and it's simple art. And they want to show me something like what your simple art would be like. Something very simple like just a half moon, and then you might decide to connect a star to it. This is it. Like, it's very simple art. They want you to do this because this is another form of communication that they're saying, Melissa. That's incredible. Wow. That is amazing. I always get blown away by this stuff. You spend most of your time helping people. Yeah. This golden feather, man, what is that? Golden eagle, golden feather? Melissa, will you Google what the metaphysical meaning of a golden eagle is? Or anybody, can you Google that and type it on here? There's something about a golden eagle that's going to link to Melissa. A golden eagle. What does that mean metaphysically? If you can Google that and type it on here. Maybe that's for all of us too. Now I'm crying. Oh, you're doing fantastic, Melissa. I mean, you are very gifted. Don't worry about your speech thing, my God. What does my friend's OBI? What is an OBI? I don't always know all these initial things. My friend OBIs say to me who passed away. Does OBI stand for something? Jason? Michelle wants to know if Jason has a message. Jason, do you have a message for Michelle? Get to work on something. Start working on what you wanted to start working on. He's like, I'm helping you, but you gotta start. You gotta start doing something that you're working on. Finish it. He goes, it doesn't have to be perfect. Start it. Finish it. Are you doing something creative? Because he feels like whatever this creative thing you're doing is, do it one step at a time and start, because you are going to make a lot of money from it. It's a good idea. And he's going to sit right down there with you and help you. He's like, tell her to get started. She's got to do it. She just doesn't have the motivation. And then he's also saying sometimes he just sits on the couch and binges whatever you're binging on. Whether you're watching something, and he says it's like this, hand to the mouth, hand to the mouth. I don't know if he's doing that or you're doing that. This guy is funny. This Jason guy is freaking funny. Yes, his name. Oh, that's his name? Oh. Okay. All right, just a minute. Let me get back to your question. OBI, what does my friend OBI say to me who passed? Okay, Maureen Seymour, what does OBI say to you? Maureen Seymour, OBI says, wow, do you ever walk at night or walk when it's dark? He shows somebody that's walking at night. I wonder if that person went out at night. Yes, both these people are out at night. There's something about walking at night. And they both have things to help them see. Wait a minute. Help them see. Do you need glasses, or did this person wear glasses? Because they both have tools to help them see. So I don't know if you're looking for signs for them, or you're looking for something, or you need glasses or something, but both of these cards, this person is saying something about seeing something. Look for it and you'll see it. So that could be a sign from them. That could be a sign. They're sending you signs, I think. Maybe look for signs from this person. They wish you all the happiness, all the love in the world. And they're with some animal, a dog. So I don't know if they had a dog that at some point passed and they met up with the dog in spirit, because they're with an animal. It could be a dog, but it's like they're with an animal. J Karma, message from my mom who passed from COVID in December. Oh my God, that's awful. I'm sorry that happened. We actually know several people that died from COVID, and we both went in for our first vaccinations because, you don't want to mess with the pandemic. Don't mess with it. Even if you think you're not going to die from it, you could carry it to someone else who could. So you definitely want to get vaccinated. At least that's our view. I'm not going to push my view on you, but you do what you need to do. I'm going to go get vaccinated. So Jay Karma, so we'll ask for Jay's mom to come through. What do you have to say? Sometimes it helps me if you give me their name. But in this case, your mom is very sad that she had to leave the world. Oh, this is sad. She's very sad. And she said that you're like lost. There's a feeling of loss. There's a big feeling of loss. Do you ever look out at the clouds and they make a weird shape? She wants you to pay attention to the clouds. The clouds she's going to make the clouds into a sign, into a shape of something that you are going to recognize. She's going to make the clouds. There's a little confusion in the family right now. Why? Over her stuff or something? Is there some confusion about her stuff? And what's going to happen with her stuff? Thank you for getting your first shot, STL girl. Yeah, Jason's hilarious. Why he died? That's what I'm looking for. Why he died? What do you mean, why he died? Why he died? I don't understand that question, Maureen. You're going to have to ask that in a different way, because people die for lots of reasons. They die because of lots of reasons they die. I I don't know what you're asking there, but if you could re-clarify that. But Jay, your mother feels like she got cremated because I'm seeing a container, but multiple containers. She thinks she wants you to write something. Like she said you could write her a letter and she would totally get it. Even if you burned it and threw it away, the act of you writing would go over there in spirit and she would actually see the spirit writing of what you did and she could read it. So she feels like you should write. And then I also don't know if maybe there's a memoir or ancestry that you're writing about your ancestries, or you're writing about the memories of your mother. But it feels like you could write something so future generations would know the mother. And there's also plans to put something up, like a picture, or put something up. There's putting something up. And there also could be a gathering in the future. She's talking about a gathering. There's a gathering. There's no confusion. Okay, so she shows about all these choices that have to be made. So it might not be you making the choice, but somebody is making a bunch of choices and they're not sure which choices to make regarding something with her. So somebody left behind is trying to make some decisions. This is what she's telling me, and they're not sure what to do. So if that's not you, then it would be someone else that's involved in her life. And it could have something to do with maybe some of her accounts, because I see like a checkbook, or I see money or something. Why he died. Maureen, I'm not sure about that question, if you can ask that differently. All right, I'm scrolling up. If anybody else had any questions here that you wanted to ask. The golden eagle, they represent honesty, truth, majesty, strength, courage, wisdom, power, and freedom. As they roam the sky, they are believed to have a special connection to God. Woo! Wow. That is amazing. Barbara, is my mother's spirit around me? Let's find out. Barbara, Lojko, is your mother's spirit around you? Yes, and it's weird because your mother goes back to childhood with the two children listening to story time. Children listening to story time, but she wants something to be fair. Like she wants life to be fair. She doesn't want things to happen that aren't fair. So she is around you. She wants something in your life to be fair, and she goes back to childhood memories. She said you're tough. You are tough. You're a tough woman, and she's proud of you. She's very proud of you. Makes me wonder if you had a milestone, something happened, because it feels like she's celebrating something of a milestone or a special occasion for you. Some special occasion. She's definitely around you. Nikki Larson, happy birthday to you too. Holy smack, we've got birthdays on here tonight. Amy Luann, does my sister's late friend Raven have a message for my sister? Does my sister's late friend Raven have a message for my sister? Okay, let me see if I can get that all straight. Raven, what's the message for Amy Luann's sister? Aw, sending your sister pink roses. Sending your sister pink roses, love, friendship, love, and sadness that Raven had to leave. Sadness that Raven had to leave. And some kind of a jacket that this person always wore. Like a jacket, like this signature jacket that this person wore. I wonder if they smoke too. I'm seeing smoking. It feels like they're now healthy and much better on the other side. It's almost like they think of your sister like a queen, and they feel very guilty for leaving. Really, really guilty. like apologetic, like I am so sorry that I left the way I did. Lots of apologies coming through. Maybe a Bowie knife. Oh, with the branding. That very well could be. I don't think she smoked, but he had health issues. But she had health issues. Okay. Oh, your sister feels guilty. Okay. All right. Yeah, there is a lot of feeling of guilt. But that person brings back like the pink roses are strong friendship, strong bond. I mean, it's, it's a BFF forever and always will be there for that raven will always be there for your sister. Always. Always be there. And something about driving around in cars. I wonder if they used to do silly things in the car, if they did silly things together, because it feels like your sister will be devastated that phase of her life will never happen again with that person. It feels like they... Yeah, Barbara, your mother's spirit, let's see what her spirit message is for you. You don't have to have any fear. Love who you are just the way you are. And because you're beautiful exactly the way you are. Don't change yourself for anyone and don't make decisions out of fear. This is her message for you. You're beautiful the way you are. Know that you're beautiful. Don't look at yourself with anything but admiration for yourself. And don't make any decisions in fear. This is what her message is for you. And she also, that person feels trapped in some situation and she's there to help you. She's there to help you. So they did share some good laughs. Oh, that's nice. Hello, Renata. They were phone friends. I wonder if they were planning on seeing each other. That's interesting. Because maybe she wanted to get in a car and drive and see her, because she's definitely showing me like a travel or a car, or maybe now she can go see her in person in spirit and she can finally travel and see her in spirit. What was going on with him when he died? We can ask him that. I will write her a letter. Good. She will get that letter. So what was going on with that person when they died? What was going on with that person when they died? For Maureen Seymour. They don't really want to say. They're like, why does she want to know this? And they're like resistant to tell you what was going on, but they're not happy. They're not happy. And they're also like, why is she wanting to know this? Look at the fights, the battles. Battles and fights. There was battles and fights going on. Now, sometimes fights can be fighting for your life, it can be that kind of fight. But this person's really hesitant to tell you. Really hesitant. And sometimes when this card comes up, they could have felt like they had a hand in their own death. You know what I mean? They could have felt like they had a hand in their own death when that card comes up, because he's got the sword stabbing in the ground, and he's like, and that person's like, why do you want to know this? And then there is a fight. There was it could be an inner battle going on with them, and they feel like they might have had a hand in their own death, or because there's a hand on a weapon stabbed on the floor. That's weird. I don't know. So maybe if you don't know what happened to him, maybe that isn't to be known. Where's Jules D'Amour? I don't know. We'll have to find out. But there's another couple of psychics that do group readings on Sunday night, and sometimes Jules is the admin for that, I think, on that other wall. So she could be just an admin. She could be doing an admin thing on that other wall. We have 4 minutes left. Does anybody have a last minute question? Cecilia Hoyle, can I trust a particular friend? I have a feeling she's talking behind my back, but she denies it to my face, and I've known her for 12 years. Can Cecilia Hoyle trust her friend? Can Cecilia Hoyle trust her friend? You know, so here's the interesting thing. So here's everything looking good, but there's a shadow of the reins on that card. And this is everything feels fine. And then here's the shadow of the... So I think your friend does have times where she talks kind of negative about people, but she feels this is normal. Like, you know, she might talk to somebody if something you do upsets her, and she feels like you would do the same too. So this card doesn't indicate that this is actually to the point of being detrimental to your friendship. These cards don't. But let me ask if you can trust her, though, because, you know, everybody's got different issues around the word trust. Can she trust this friend? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, see, this is... I guess when we ask it the way I should have asked it to begin with, she keeps things hidden. You know, I think she's got some problems. I think she's hiding some information, and it's making you feel that because she's not revealing it to you. I would proceed with the friendship and see where it goes, because I hate to tell you to give up on this with the 5 of Cups. I just think that person might need some space. Give that person some space, see what happens, and see where it goes in the next 2 to 3 months. I think Spirit's going to send you a sign, whether this is a healthy friendship going forward or this is something that you have to walk away from. Sorry that you have to go through that. That's really tough when friendships, you know, do that. Oh, you loved him, and then he died. Oh, gotcha. Okay. You're welcome, Cecilia. So in the last couple of minutes here, I'm going to ask the Fuck It deck what y'all need to know. And this is the deck with the attitude. What does everybody here listening need to know, Fuck It deck? You're bitchy, stop it. This applies to me, not you. I have been crabby all week. So let's see another one. That's for me, I know it. But what are they? Time to change a fucked up situation. So if you are in a fucked up situation, it's time to change that. And I'll stop being bitchy. Well, you guys have yourself a wonderful rest of your Sunday and a good week. I'm going to put out more videos on my YouTube channel. I'm going to do some pick threes because I'm really feeling like I missed the pick threes. But if you guys have any suggestions on readings you want to do, thank you for the super chats. Thank you for your donations, and I appreciate all of you. We'll see you next week for sure.